Get going here. Welcome all my aliens, apes, and zombies in 1 second after I get this tune.
There we go. This is not me, obviously. Her, not me. Not me. I'm clapping.
Yeah, that's right. Welcome Wednesday. Welcome Wednesday. We're back at it again. Welcome all my aliens, apes, and zombies. And we got a magical show tonight because we got, I guess, M's on the word. We got double M here.
Double M, baby. You know we're here.
You got it. We got it live action because NFTs are in the air. And if you haven't heard about management team behind this, we are actually branching into some NFTs. And we were just talking in the green room, you know, just 3 or 4 months ago, you were getting into the NFT space a little bit here. And then now we're coming out with an NFT project. Do you want to lead us in a little bit about the background of yourself for people new to the game? And then
absolutely. I come from a music background. I started at 17 with Rough Riders, DMX, Eve, Jadakiss. I worked with Usher, Jay-Z. Jay-Z actually gave me the nickname MURDA MURPHY. He's like, yo, Murphy, you murder everything you do. Next thing you know, I was called MURDA MURPHY, and I kept that. I worked with Post Malone, Usher, Murder Inc. So my background is music. Right now, I work with 6ix9ine, obviously, and a lot of the artists. But about 4 to 5, 6 months ago, I just saw this NFTs going on. Everyone's talking about non-fungible tokens. I'm like, what is that? And I have, a decent following on Instagram, Twitter, everything may be. And I'm like, this is very interesting. In the beginning, we both were so naive about everything. We're like, you'll give me an NFT to post? Oh, done. But what I did is none of them made me money. All I did is put my brand out there that I didn't know what I was talking about. Where now she does so much homework on everything we do. We try not to get involved in anything unless it's real. We're involved in one of the best projects ever, Koodles right now. Vox Scoots are coming out the 18th of March. That's our baby. We're excited about that. But I mean, it's fun. I've gone from maybe spending 2 hours a day to maybe 16, 18 hours a day. I own a club in Miami called 23 Club. I'll go there, get home at 5 in the morning. I'll be on my phone until 8 in the morning, sleep 2 hours, get back on my phone with NFTs. It's somewhere, there's so many opportunities, there's so much money, and there's so many good people in the space right now. You'd be crazy not to get involved.
Let's talk a little bit about that educational process, because that's what it's about. It's about not only the education, but the networking in there and talking with the people. And that's where I gain a lot of my education. And, it might not be from a strong music background, but then that's why I branch out to you and see what you got going on and see what's flowing in the game. But let's talk a little bit about that educational process and, how it came to light to this NFT, because, we're seeing a lot of accessibility towards NFTs. And right now, one thing that caught my eye with the project we're going to talk about here in 1 second is the, what you're getting from these NFTs, where the ones that you guys are creating right here and that you guys, just recently posted about was, getting that pliability into different metaverses where, in 9 days, you're going to have, something coming that's just more than.
Absolutely. And the good thing about it is, there's so many opportunities out there. I'm real close to Kyle, Steve. I film with them, Nelk all the time. And we have the same opportunities. Like, we had a meetup about a week ago, Steve and my club. Everyone came free, had the best time. I want to meet up with all the people holding my NFTs. I want to meet up. I want to be there. I want to be a family. Because I feel like the communities are a family right now. And you got to believe, and you can't just sit there and say, floor price. Oh, my God, floor price. Look at the team. Look at what they're doing. Look at the roadmap. Look at where they're going. Look at the opportunities you have there. It's incredible. You got to really do your homework, though.
And it is about opportunity. And you, through your time and management skills, have given many opportunities to many artists. And now, and I even see it in the Murakami drip tat on, on the back of your hand right there. Is that it is legit, and I see it on 6ix9ine as well on his arm, and how he almost resembles it IRL, like very similar to what I do.
100%.
when I pop out in real life, I'm still anon. I'm walking around just like the crypto punk. The mask behind me, I wear that. Where is it? I wear that in public, so people still can't see me.
I
can
love
still
that. I
see it.
love that, crypto. I love that, my dude.
And
Gotta
that's what
though.
it's all
Gotta.
about, you know.
You gotta live the brand. You gotta live the brand. You have to.
Yes, and that's the important thing is you are your brand in this. And I want to bring in right now jlowk3y because
jlowk3y, let's go, baby.
We got the brand action going on right here. And so what have we created here besides a monster coming out pretty soon?
We created something crazy. Okay, so we called January the month of derivatives. We dropped Koodles, which clearly is a concept that derived from Doodles and Cool Cats, 2 blue chip projects. We sold out in under 24 hours on January 5th. We did over 3.3K ETH volume in 72 hours. We swept like 25 Cool Cats and Doodles off the floor. And then we gave back all of those to our holders, which was around 1.25 million or 250 ETH at the time.
Wow.
After we did the giveaways, people were basically under the assumption that the team was just going to let the project go to the wayside. But we wanted to step it up a notch and let everybody know that we can make a derivative something crazy. So we're launching a second collection with 10,000 avatars that will actually be used as in-game characters for the Sandbox. So we already own a 1x1 piece of land next to Atari, but we're planning on buying a 3x3 during the mint on March 18th. We're also going to be giving away 2 pieces of Sandbox land to our holders. We've hired one of the best teams that you could possibly hire in terms of builders for the Sandbox artists. They are the ones that also develop the avatars. They'll be helping us with the assistance of the game developments that we're going to be doing. So we have two P2E games that we'll be creating for our holders. So they'll have access to make money within the Sandbox. And then on top of that, for every original Koodle they own from the original collection.
This is crazy, crypto.
Yeah,
this is crazy.
This is crazy. Yeah. No one's doing this, I promise. So what we're going to do is so the more land you own, the higher of a multiplier you receive from staking. We are going to buy a ton of land, and we are collaborating with other projects to buy land together. We are then going to take that land that we receive the allocation of sand from and redistribute it to our holders. They will receive more or less sand based on how many of the original Koodles they own. So that should withhold and maintain the value of the original collection, which never really happens with a derivative. And then the second thing is now they have this key. This key is also free. So if you own a Koodle, you automatically get a free mint of the Vox Kood, which would be the avatar, right? In this 10,000 collection, we've created new traits, new characteristics, and new items. So there'll actually be items that are airdropped to these holders after they mint. So say you get an alien, maybe you get a spaceship, maybe you get a lightsaber, maybe you get a
lightsaber is crazy.
We've created really, really amazing things. And I think now at this point, a lot of projects are starting to catch on to the fact that we mean business. And we're about to amp it up big time because we have some serious plans. And on top of that, of course, we have merch. We have, like Murphy said, we have these in real life meetups where you can come to the club or you can maybe possibly go backstage to a concert or etc. We'll have tons of different brand deals in the future. And we have a lot of stuff cooking behind the scenes. But the main focus for our holders right now is just building value for them. And like Murphy said, it's all about the team that's behind it. So I think our team is pretty strong.
Very strong.
Our developer wrapped the V1 punks. So we have a very good core team in the dev aspect. And then we have, myself and Murphy out here on the front lines pushing the Koods.
Impressed, of course.
That's right. And don't sell yourself short. Don't sell yourself short at all, because like you said, like you thought you brought a project back from what you said the dead. No, it didn't, because these projects always live. Because here's the thing about the blockchain. It's always there.
True.
Right. You can follow it everywhere.
So you can pull it anywhere. And what you do is you provide access. And what you're seeing out of the best projects, you give them away for free, and then you provide the access.
Yep.
Hello, CryptoPunks. How do they get distributed? Hey, you show up on May 2017, you get them for free. You know, Bored Apes pretty much mint them almost for free, very, very cheap price. And that's what you do. And then you're applying almost the value right back into it, because what you're essentially making, you're giving back into them in, for lack of a better term, like a derivative of the land. Like you get partials of Sandbox land, where you're actually going to be out there with your NFT playing and dancing. And you know what? I think you know someone who knows a little something about music that can probably bring some access to.
Yep.
Press,
So
obviously.
right now, listening in the crowd, we have the potato, excuse me. They're giving high fives and love towards the project and rock.
Thank you, Dakota, and the
potato.
Yeah.
Manic, also thanks for listening. I mean, we got some of these popping up here. Some of your avatar.
Love, Tom. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Chris visual as well, you know, and that's what it is. And you know, jlowk3y, you rattle off so many things. I don't know if any of that was just straight alpha or the mental roadmap, but you know what's happening? That's what's happening. That's what's happening. What you said is happening. And for those of you who didn't catch it, I mean, this is getting recorded on my YouTube channel, so you can go back and re-listen to all the access you get out of that. But not only that, I'm going to loop it back to where I kind of started just going off here, is the team behind it. You know, it's the team, and that can never be one person. I've never met of an NFT.
No, never. Especially in this industry, no way. There's too many holes to fill where I would never know idea the back end, those DJs. I can't do that. I wish I could. I try to learn every day, more knowledgeable. I try to new terms, what's going on. But again, you got to really know that. You got to be a real DJ to really freaking get it, you know?
And you got to DJ to find those people like me. People like, oh, I mean, you must be an NFT whiz. Like, I make friends.
No, same. I'm a relationship person.
You're right.
He does
like,
the homework.
I view myself as like the key master in the matrix. I'll open the door, open it up, and if that door leads to something for someone, then that's up to them. But you need the researchers in there to go out and make those connections and find that. So how did this connection? How did your, all right, I'll phrase it like this, Double M. How did your Web 2.0 life merge into Web 3.0 into this NFT project? I mean,
I'll be honest.
Is she the Web 2.5 factor? Is she the Web 2.5 factor, the educational piece that bridged the gap for you?
Really, yeah.
Basically. I think 3.0 is where the world's at right now. That's where I'm living heavily. And with music, everything, and COVID, we haven't done shows. We haven't dropped this song in over a year. So not like we're very busy. I mean, we're very busy doing stuff. But again, what we're doing is I took NFTs as something that I wanted to learn about, that I thought was like fun. Now it's my life. Now it's somewhere every day, every second of the day, I'm thinking about the future, what I'm doing with my team, how can I make it better, who can I get involved with, who can I call, what can I do? Because I literally, if I go to bed at 5 a.m., I wake up 2 hours later, my mind's going. I can't stop. I can't stop myself with this.
It's really just an eat, sleep, and breathe something thing.
Definitely.
And you're doing it, and you're sleeping, and breathing NFTs, and that's
it. That's it. I swear.
And that's the fun of it right now. I always bring it up with with the people I hang out with in the NFT space, which have been friends, my homies since day one, where we were up late, trading baseball cards and talking comic books and watching like the original Batman, with the original Joker.
Right.
And we're doing the same thing like super late at night, but like we're like, oh man, the sun's coming up, but like you had fun the whole time.
Bro, I get stuck. I can't move for hours. I don't have my TV on. I'll be sitting on my phone, working on TV, looking at stuff, hitting people, and like it'll be 5 hours later. I'm like, oh my God, what happened? And I like get up, Murphy, get up. I'm gonna sit there. I can't get up. I keep working. Sick.
All right, so this work is paying off. And what do we got? 9 days? Is it 8 days? 9 days?
9 days.
Actually,
9.
8. No, 8.
8 days tomorrow.
Yeah, in about 2 hours, it'll be 8 days. Yeah.
8 days, in 2 hours, yeah.
Pump it, and we're super excited. We got massive collabs coming. If you look at our Twitter right now, we used to have 20K followers. Our Twitter got suspended, so that's why we have a strong community already from our previous drop. So we have almost 10K Discord members. We're building up our new Twitter right now, so we have active collabs with Suki. We have one going out with Moonsies. We're in talks with a few other big projects.
The Apocalyptic Apes, freaking Trillionaire Thugs, Bunny Buddies, Laid Back Llamas, bunch of people.
And it's not going to stop there because those people branch out. And
No, it keeps
Exactly.
going. And like, the good thing about it is I become friends with these people. Like, I talk once in a while, like, oh, the next thing you know, we talk every day. Hey, you come to LA to hang out. Like, it's a real community. It's fucking amazing.
Yes, sir.
So what is the best steps for people to come into the space now? I mean, are we looking at, are we waiting for this to start colliding here in 9 days?
No. Get I would say get in the Discord, learn more about it, get along with our community, read the roadmap, see what we're gonna do. Join the Twitter Spaces, which I didn't realize before. Twitter Spaces where everything's going on in the NFT world. Huge. Forget Instagram. Instagram, that's where I'm bigger, but Twitter is where all the real NFT is really what's going on.
And I'm gonna this is a perfect time to plug myself, because you know what, I'm bringing it live and direct, video feed on Twitter Spaces. And you know what, it's not the end there, because you're finding the right outlets, you're finding the right people, and that networking ability is there. You know, I never was really into Instagram. I am now because I want to have more followers. But
right, you have to. Like, it's like I'm in Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram. And they end up being where I can build a fan base. And you know what's crazy? We started another channel called MURDA Metaverse. Started with nothing about 4 months ago. We have about 5,200 people now. We're getting 3,000 to 5,000 views a day. I just feel there's such a thirst for knowledge right now of what's going on. How do I do it? What's going on in the space? What is the terminology? You know, how do I make money in this? How do I enjoy? How do I learn more about it? So I feel people are dying to learn more.
The best part is people will slide up and ask questions about the stuff we post, just wanting to know more. It's insane.
What kind of questions? What's the most common question you think that you're fielding right now? Is it more of like entry level, like how do I get involved? Or is it more like, hey, how do I get a nice watch like that?
It's even as like, you know, what wallet do I get? Like, where do I start? It starts as simple as, you know, where do I start? MetaMask, Coinbase, you know, a Solana wallet. You got to do everything. It's a process. And again, I'm not a technological person, you know what I'm saying? But I'm learning it. And I set it up. And now I feel like every day I'm becoming more and more knowledgeable about the space, which is good.
You're not only learning it, but then you're also teaching it. And that's important.
It's crazy. I'll be on the phone with like Jake Paul, Steve, Kyle, like Sean, one of the Alien Friends, and like in like Murder Beats and like Cash Money AP. And all we talk about the NFTs. It just goes like everyone has such a thirst for it. Like, we don't care about music, girls, drugs, clubs. We talk about NFTs. I swear to God, it's amazing.
And that's fun, is that we're all like-minded.
Yeah, and like, you hear me, I get a passion for it. I'm like, yeah, let's talk. I love it.
And I can tell it in your voice. I can tell it in the energy. J-Lo, all right. So how did this come about? What is your aspect in this? Artist, dev, jack of all trades.
I think boss, he handles everything. Every little thing needs to be done. Thank God for him. Thank God for jlowk3y.
Thank you, bro. But no, actually, it's kind of crazy. I started off as just a community member. I minted on Mint Day. They didn't have any moderators in the Discord, really. I was just providing value. It was my second NFT project I ever minted. I'm a business guy. Like, I've started up multiple businesses, been on a few ventures. I work for a cybersecurity organization right now, so I'm pretty active in the field. I was just providing value. They made me a moderator. I was crushing it for like a month. We moved the team out, and then they added me on, and now I co-own the project. I have almost a majority stake with the co-founder Juice, who's the artist actually, and then MURDA, who we brought on recently, and he's been absolutely a pleasure to have on the team. And
thank you, my friend. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yo, tell them where we met, though. It's funny. We did a project before this. It's my baby. It's called Broken Sea DAO. Obviously, Open Sea, all the things of Broken Sea. We came out. We dropped like a month and a half, 2 months ago. We had 9,999 pieces. We sold out in under 9 hours. And the good thing about it is we started a clothing line called Broken Club, IRL, in real life. It's going to be my partner, Nadi. He has family owns textile plants in Asia that do Balmain, Zara, Off-White. So the quality is going to be Balenciaga hoodies, sweatshirts, Off-White, and we sold 1,500 items in under 5 minutes. So that's something that's crazy. We started an NFT, and from that, we have a real life clothing brand, like high end, like real thing, and it's incredible that I went from helping out with NFT, selling out, to owning actual clothing brand. It's the best.
That's how versatile it is, and that's
like who would have thought that?
Question about that.
Your range. I do have a question here from VIP courses. Yeah, shoot it.
Yeah, so you were talking about selling the fashion in the metaverse. What what is this app called, and how does it have a real world utility? So when you buy the actual the one in the metaverse, like the clothing item, do you also get that fashion item in real life?
The question was,
yeah, I got it. Yeah, I got it. So how it works is actually right now we don't have any in-game pieces, right? Like this is actual in real life clothing. We've set up a staking mechanism through our broken token. So just by holding our NFTs, you are generating broken. Once you get to around 300 broken, you now have access to the apparel when we do drop it. Unfortunately, for those who are entering now, it's sold. Our season 1 sold out in like 10 minutes. We had over 1,500 orders. But it's accessible by just owning our NFT. You don't have to put any US dollar or ether into it. It's just one of the things we can do for you, as one of our founders owns multiple textile factories in Asia. So he kind of just merged the the talents and the skill sets that he had in the real world with the project and the community that he was building.
Nice. I'm definitely gonna check that out. It sounds very interesting. So
cool. Yeah, for sure. Check us out.
Yeah, the brand, like, it's because most of these people out there do merch. My partner said, "Why would you do merch when you could build a brand?" And that stuck with me, and I agree. Because why not do quality? Why not do real stuff where you go to dinner, you go to the club? And my partner, they call him the Virgil Abloh of Singapore. His brain is like light years ahead of mine and everyone else. So like the stuff he makes is so clean. Look at that. Call me a DJ. And like, I mean, look at that stuff. I fell in love with it. Incredible.
He also has,
Crypto, I got you. It's on the way. I got you, Crypto. Definitely, I got you, my brother.
He had a follow-up question. He wants the V2, the version 2, because he needs some of that gear. I mean, you have fans out there.
Well, season 2 drops, I think, second week of April. That'll be all in IRL. Obviously, our holders have first access to it, but it'll be literally out for everybody.
First week of April, you're around the first week of April.
Right, and you're going to see every celebrity, every influencer, every actor, everyone wearing it also. So, we're going to build that brand up in a big way.
So you're hearing it there. Awesome. Thank you. I love the question on that. I love the access. I mean, this is multi-branded here, multi-talented. And you obviously have the range and the people to continue with that. 9-day countdown, hopping on the Discord.
Go, baby.
The latest in that. And, we're talking about possible land. I mean, you can possibly have some land right next to the Atari lot in crypto in Sandbox as a giveaway. And that's part of the fun of this. That's part of giving back to the community of this. Not only that, they have access to sand in all of this because you are going to be dancing around and there's going to be sand in between your toes of these axles as well.
Yeah. Just wait till we drop the promo video of the avatars and the story of how they went Vox, and you'll see the actual voxel characters in motion so you can get a feel for what it's like in the game. It's flawless. Like, I'm so excited for you guys to see that. And make sure you also recommend everyone to go buy a Koodle instead of just going to mint, right? You can mint as well, but go buy a Koodle because then you guarantee yourself a free mint. A mint costs 0.08 in the public. So if you go right now, if you look at the Koodle floor, buy one, look at that. Now you get 0.1 worth of stuff for 0.02. It makes perfect sense to me.
Perfect sense. And that's why it's right there that you guys can get in right now. And then I was looking at the activity on it, and you just pay attention to what's going on here, ladies and gentlemen, because the accessibility that comes with NFT projects that you see that are getting distributed out there is what it's about in the long run. Because you know what? We're having more and more IRL events. Things are opening up. We're out there to see our friends again. And what no better way to, follow the lead here of, someone who's been in the industry, that has a lot of pull with that double M here, MURDA MURPHY. And then also, I love the fact I did a couple of fist pumps here. JLo, when I heard that you kind of just like came from almost being like a fan of a project, going through the process of the Discord, learning the ins and outs of it, networking your way up, working your tail off up to this point. I mean, you're the boss's position as the boss himself is calling it over there. I'm not calling you the boss. I'm calling her the boss because she's telling us. She's giving the info.
Obviously, she's cracking the whip. Obviously,
There we go. We're gonna. That's a huge amount of volume.
Yes.
Yeah,
3.4K volume. That's what I'm talking about. No other derivative did some stuff like that. So just keep an eye on the Vox because it's going to be a repeat.
You got that right. So yeah, keep a look at it because everything is made from something and then things get added on top of it. And all it takes is a little bit of hard work, a little bit of networking. And what I would love to do is once these things are out there and about a little bit is have fans come on and talk about which ones they got, which ones.
Yeah, I'd love to. Absolutely.
That's the best thing is showing it off and flexing the goods is after you get it. If you have
it looks like me behind you right there. Who's that guy over there? Looks right behind you.
That's my me bit over there. Green shoes, bald head, and a business suit. Yeah.
There he is.
That's. But we could come on, and I would love to show these off, and find the traits of the ones that look like people. Find the
look at that lightsaber. That lightsaber is so sick.
Yeah, lightsaber's crazy.
And there's going to be more and more that we don't even know about. That's going to be out there. That we got to.
I'm excited to see.
We're taking calls and meetings every day with people that we're not saying to anybody. Because again, we want to keep everything very quiet. But there's so much big things coming for Vox Coods and the Koodles in the next couple months and a couple years. We have a long-term plan. I mean, plushies, kids, cartoons. It's a lot of fun stuff ahead.
Yes,
if you really dive deep into their Twitter handle right here, actually, let me get the proper plug in there. If you dig into their Twitter handle, I think everything is a giveaway except for. Everything is a giveaway.
We're giving it all away. We're giving it all away, Crypto. Whatever you need.
That and tonight's show. That was it. Like giveaway. Log. All you have to do is retweet it, follow someone, retweet it, follow someone. The reason you do that is so you can stay up to date. Get onto the whitelist. I mean, you might as well. I mean, heck, you might as well.
It's gonna go. It's gonna go. And you have opportunities that nobody else does.
Oh, you're getting a goat call right here from my. Saucy little Nino is giving you the goat call. You are the goat.
Love. Thank you, my brother.
What is the goat? And then also we got a huge amount of volume and a little hand wave there. Awesome. I want to get you guys back on 9 days, but until that time, when you want, you let me know because I always bug people when they.
I had a good time. It's just like hanging out with your boy. I had a good time. I appreciate it. I definitely want to come back after the mint and tell you how quick we sold out. And everybody come on, show all their Vox Coods, know everything they got. It's gonna be fun.
It's actually my first dox. I just doxed myself. So if you don't know me in Koodles, like now you do.
Hey, you know what? There it is. And hey, you know what? That's kind of an important process. Part of the process there is I don't want to say doxing because I mean look who you're talking to. I'd be a hypocrite of saying like, just for the fact that like. Hell yeah, you're proud of what you're doing. Hell yeah, you're proud of your work. And hell yeah, you stand behind it. And you know what? Put a face behind it right now because that's some badass stuff.
Yo, look, Crypto, I got the Broken Club logo on my hand tatted. I'm gonna get one of those cats on me too. I feel like when I get involved with something, that's my baby. Like I like that. I'm taking that to the end. I'm putting it on my back. We're going together, and I'm not gonna let it go because if it fails, I fail. I'm not failing.
Yeah, you're an achiever. We're all grinders, and we have to be grinders.
Absolutely, that's why we're here.
We have to bring more people in and friends on. That's why we're streaming like this. Saucy little Nino also do Broken Club members have to go through any verification to receive Broken Club tokens.
Nope.
Do they have?
Nope. All you gotta do is own a Broken CDAO NFT. You'll go to our website. You'll then connect your wallet, and we'll just automatically like show the balance that you have within the bank. You'll then claim that balance, and then you'll be able to use that balance in the store. We're going full-blown ERC pretty soon, so we'll back it up with an LP, and you'll be able to actually exchange that on the market in the near future. But we just have to get some things tidied up with the brand first.
Man, you guys are on top. I mean, you're minting something, you're dropping something, you're in crypto voxels, you're doing physicals. Woo! I'm tired and I'm just talking about it. Alejandro, thanks for listening and following. Great question from VIP earlier. I love the Bored Apes in the crowd. We'll be back on, let's loop back around in this, sooner than later, because I want to hear what's going on. But we're going to wrap it up. Anything else you want to plug? Any friends you want to say hi to? Or
I just want to say thank you for having us. We appreciate it. I want to continue the relationship with you, and we're going to come back sold out in 10 minutes, and we're going to throw a bunch of boxes out there.
Yes, sir. No, thank you for real. No, I really do appreciate it. Hit me up whenever you want me to come talk on a space, when you want me to come do this, when you need me to,
anytime you're in Miami, crypto, I got you. Lovely.
I love it. I was just there just recently, and I was
actually hit me. You had a sick time, bro.
I was hanging out with some friends there. It's pretty fun, but yeah, I will be back. That's for sure.
Next time, bring your friends. We'll all go out together.
For sure.
I love it. I'm a big fan of invites like that, and I want to invite everyone to come to cryptonovo.io. You can get one of these filters I'm talking with right here, so you can sell your brand, talk about your brand, make more than just your brand. I don't want to sell this CryptoPunk for $1 million. I want to make $1 million off this CryptoPunk.
Exactly.
And that's what it's all about. We got some tunes on the way out. I just want to tell everyone to stay positive and love life. Peace.
Peace.
Thanks for listening, everyone.
My phone is